Okay, so today we're going to be learning how to mate with 2 rooks. We already did a video with mating with 2 queens, but now we're going to make a video about how to mate with 2 rooks. It's technically the same thing. Just get the rook under the king. The king will want to capture this rook, so it'll probably come closer. However, you just check. He'll be forced to go up. Now, if we do this, if we play this to check to make those baby footsteps, he'll take the rook, and then it's almost impossible to do a rook and king mate. However, it is possible. All we do is just get the rook to the other side of the board. Now the king has to get over there. Basically, you just make the king look like a clown as he'll try to get up there. You just keep forcing it to go up. He just wants to get there until it makes it. Because if we play this, he takes. So what do? We put the rooks all the way back. He wants to attack this rook. You put that rook all the way back. And as you can see, there's a mate in 1. Can you find it? If you watched the last video, you'd know it already. But it's rook to a8. As you can see, this rook is guarding at the 8 file where the king is at, and this rook is guarding at the 7 file. These videos, this series that I'm making is not going to be very long because you already know the main idea, but I'm making these anyway. Just basically the only difference from this ladder mating with rooks than with queens is basically you just send the rooks when the king is threatening one of the rooks. Just send it to the other board. The king tries to come closer, and then you're just making the king look like a clown. Really, that's all you're really doing. Making the king look like a clown, sending the rooks to the other side of the board, making the king just come closer, just making those tiny baby footsteps one by one. When he gets here, just go to the other side of the board. He'll attack this rook, go to the other side of the board, you'll go over there, and then that's a mate. That's really all you have to do. Whenever the king comes too close, just send the rooks to the other side of the board. It's really just common sense. But that's really the end of this video. There's not much to explain. If you haven't watched the queen, how to ladder mate with the queen video, you should watch that too, so you can understand this better. It's just the same concept, but a little different. In the last part of this video, and not in this video, but in a different video, we're going to be explaining how to mate with a queen and a rook, which is almost the same thing again.